Hello and welcome to this new Let's Play on Perth Farming. So something a little different to have a look at. We're in the house at the moment. Gonna make our way out into the yard to see what machinery I've got on there for us. So we set a little bit up. We've got a bit of money left. Or quite a bit of money left. We only started with £1 million on here, not the maximum amount. This is the free farming gameplay mode. We've turned the time down to 1 because that starts at times 24. We've got a few fields which I'll run through on the map and show you. Head over into our main barn here first, you'll see what we've got. We've got Deutz Fahr 6165 in here with a 4-metre Hackbill drill on the back. You see the Hackbill spray in the background there as well. So we're playing with control and wheel is how it's set up on here. The wheel will be used for the vehicle, the control is used for manoeuvring myself around. Small Landini on here, solely for spraying with and any orchard work we do. Got the Deutz Fahr C9206 combine with 30-foot header. And for those that know what I'm like, we seem to have a DeWolf potato harvester in here as well, which we'll get to when we get onto some potatoes. I'll show you some more details of that one because there's a few differences with it. The graphics settings are on high on here, so we'll see how we get on. Currently that's running around 70-75 FPS, which isn't bad at all. Got a 16-ton capacity trailer here. I have changed the units on here to metric, so we're in kilos, so 16,000 kilos. All these bags on pallets over here are seed buy points for wheat, barley and rye. Different seeds for different crops. You can't just put one crop in or one seed in for multiple crops on this game. And here now we've got our pesticide, fertilizer and a water tank there. Got a bit more machinery at the shop we haven't brought back yet. We've got a 6-furrow plough on our Fast Track 4220 here. And now the only thing what lets them down is the white lettering on the tyres, unfortunately. And tucked in the shed, RL200. Other machinery at the shop, there's cultivator, water tank and potato planter at the moment, with scope to buy some more as we get going. There's more plans. So let's get our tablet up to start with, if I can remember which button to press. There we go. So we've got Sapphire collection on here, which we will try and get through. So there's our map. You can see we've got fields 3 and 4 on there, and 39 are all ours. So we head up that way. 5, 6 and 7 hours as well. What we're going to do is start ploughing one of these smaller fields, probably 3 or 4. Yeah, probably the smallest. Anything with green on belongs to us down this way. So we've got other places we can buy down here as well, orchards, solar panels, etc., which we will be looking into. So we try and show off this map to some degree for this game. So first thing first, let's get ourselves into the JCB. I just have to switch over to the steering wheel now. It tends to get a bit messy if not. So hopefully it sounds all okay. We'll see as we get on with things. So with this, still the same way as with Farm Sim really. Forward reverse on brake and accelerator pedal. You need to unfold the plough to be able to use it. And to be able to turn it over, we've got to fold it again, then reverse it. So much like the real ones work. Just remember what all the controls are for now. It's not a simple case of press one button to turn the plough over, it's two different buttons. So these fields are more suitable for root crops. When you buy a field on here, it tells you what the most suitable crops are for it. And the ones nearest the yard are for root crops. The ones up the top end are more suitable for cereals. So what I will do is just set this off again, and we can put a helper onto this job. So here's the ability to hire helpers on here in the free farming mode. So if I now press, I think it's J, there we go. They'll charge us €500 for ploughing that field. So press accept. Hop back onto the controller. You zoom in and out on here. We'll head across to our truck and we'll go on a little drive around on here and see what we can find. So you can go in vehicle. Just by tapping through like that. You can look around with the mouse as well when you're in vehicle. Just go to one of these fields we don't know and I'll show you what happens when you try to buy one on here. We're not going to buy any more fields at the moment. This is the biggest field on the map in here. So if I press triangle, it actually comes up Class 2 root plants, optimal income per hectare 5323, price and size. So it actually tells you what you're best off to grow on them. We're going to go have a look at a greenhouse. There's a little project on here. So we're back to greenhouses, animals, and several other little bits and pieces you can do on here for income. And always look out for sapphires. I'm not sure what happens when you collect all of them. You might find out at some point. So we go head across to the greenhouse over there. So the field on the right and left are ours at the moment. So we'll just have a look and see what we can do with the greenhouse. Not tried using these before. I've not done much at all on here before. So let's go for tomatoes or this one. that means our greenhouse is now ready to use for tomatoes. So we'll need to grab ourselves some fertiliser of some description and some water. So we've got fertiliser there and water round here. So we shall go and get our water tanker now. Take our Deutz to do that, I think. The helpers do tend to do some silly things on here, I've noticed. So you see we're halfway up the field there with that one. The vehicles do sound good on here. So we'll now get into that Deutz tractor. Details aren't too bad in these. If I go outside we'll hear one. Got another greenhouse to the right there we can acquire if we need to. Another crop. Front way for this tractor yet. Let's see if we can get that greenhouse set up today. Water tank is sitting there ready. Have a potato plant and cultivator over there as well. PTO all connects up everything as it should do on them. There is traffic on here, so we have to just keep an eye out for that. I've got to try and remember where the water fill point is now. Could have started with less money, but I want to have enough in there to show off some features of the game for this. All these fields that the helper could get on ploughing as well. Once the helper's got some ploughed, we'll get on and do some cultivating bits. Got Sapphire in there. I hope I'm going the right way for the water fill point. It would be unheard of for me to get lost on here. Doesn't take long to fill up, which is good. Now go and fill the greenhouse up. Another sapphire there. Sapphires everywhere down here. Have a walk down here with this amount of sapphires in this location. We're still running sort of mid 50 FPS on here. Occasional little drop in the place or two, as you're probably noticing. So nice and quiet as we unload anyway. We've had €55 returned to us by the helper. So they overcharged us. You can see that on Farmsim. Alright, now we just need to find out where the fertiliser comes from. Because guess who didn't do the tutorials before he started playing this? That's the interesting thing, the helper. It takes everything off the tractor once you've finished. It's interesting. Drop the tank around the corner here. See if we can get fertiliser in the trailer, or whether we need to do that another way. That water tank can also be used for irrigation purposes, I believe. So I'm not quite lined up. This game will not let you hook things on unless you're lined up right. Then it does hook on things and drag them forward a little bit. So I'm not sure if we can actually fill up from bags for fertiliser, but we'll find out. So let's just have a look in our menu here. See about greenhouses. Okay, so we need bulk fertiliser. Does give you nice explanations on here about things, so I'd say we need to just have a quick look at getting fertiliser into the vehicle store. Do we have trailers for fertiliser? So I would say, by the looks of that, we need a smaller trailer to be able to handle the fertiliser. Good selection of trailers in there, as you can see. So we'll just deposit this trailer out of the way again. Right out of our way for now, I should say. Probably in the way again later. We'll hop up to the shop. One of those little hook lift trailers. I believe there's some other fertiliser points up there as well. Have I've got plans for orchard work on there as well at some point, just have a look at things. I believe there might be some more fertiliser points just to our left somewhere. Yeah. So the easiest way to buy machinery is just to go up to the shop because it's cheaper. As you saw on the tablet, it costs 20% more to buy machinery through the tablet. We'll go back into Trailers, straight to Metaltech, and we'll buy that one. And they do spawn in random positions at the shop for anyone who hasn't yet tried this, once you start to get a bit of machinery up here. Like a wheelbarrow on the back of this tractor, so as that is. We'll see if this fills with fertiliser. If it won't, I'll have to do some research off camera into this one after the video. This one will take them. We'll get max is 18. Got 18 bags of fertiliser on board there. Musty pull lead's falling if we want to. I think we'll be trying that one. So that takes 8 bags in there. Should take a couple of days for things to grow in there. So that's what we'll do, where we'll leave it for today. We've got one field ploughed, we've got a greenhouse set up ready to produce. Machinery's all set up and we're ready to go. So I will say thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed something different on the channel, and if you have, please remember drop me a like and leave any comments you want and I'll try to reply to them, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.